Will the commissionees please start taking their seats?
Don't worry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please start taking your seats. Our ceremony will begin in about 5 minutes. Music for today's ceremony was provided by the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Band from Marine Corps Air Station, Miramar. Ladies and gentlemen, our ceremony is about to begin. I'd like to remind you that please turn off all cell phones to avoid disruption during the ceremony. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Will the guests and staff please rise for the arrival of the official party, and please remain standing for the parading of the colors, our national anthem, and the invocation. Side boys, pose!
Detail, attention! Forward, march! Hard time, march! Detail, halt! Ready, set! Ready, step!
Naval Reserve, Officers Training Course, San Diego, arriving.
Ready, step!
First Marine Expeditionary Force, arriving. Side boys, post.
Ready, step. Ready, face. Forward, march. Left, 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 right. Left, 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 right. Left.
Parade the colors.
Forward, march. Left, right. 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 Left, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Post the colors.
Shoulder, arch. Ready, cut. Our time, march. Right turn. Forward, march.
At this time, the invocation will be delivered by Father Robert Capone, Honorary Chaplain for NROTC, San Diego.
We gather with these, the finest of our young men and women, to celebrate accomplishments of the past and their commissioning for future responsibilities. Let us pray. God of the journey, the seas offshore look promising as we launch from a familiar shoreline, trusting in you, our education and training to accompany us as we strive to fulfill our duties. We view our discipline and sacrifice with a spirit of camaraderie. God of blessings, we pray for all those people who have helped bring us to this day of celebration. Teachers and trainers, veterans and recruiters, parents and friends. We praise you in expressing our gratitude for them. God of mercy, we pray for all who have died and all those who feel tossed about by anxiety. May Christ, who calmed the storm, bring us all to the harbor of light and peace. God of power, may those to be commissioned today have the courage to serve the common good. As they defend others, may they feel your strength and protection. May your Spirit breathe within and among us now. We make our prayer in your many holy names. Amen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Good morning and welcome to the Spring 2023 Commissioning Ceremony. My name is Gunnery Sergeant William Bauman III. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Professor of Naval Science and Commanding Officer of the San Diego NROTC Consortium, Captain Jerry Olin.
All right, thank you, Father Capone. Thank you to the 3rd Marine Air Wing Band. I'd also like to thank the Midway Museum for hosting us here again for this very important occasion. So good morning, distinguished guests, parents, friends, and most importantly, our midshipmen and officer candidates who are going to be commissioned here today. The staff of NROTC San Diego welcomes you, and I hope you enjoy our commissioning ceremony. Joining us here today are representatives from our sister ROTC programs. So representing the Army, we have Lieutenant Colonel Michelle Parlett and Master Sergeant Ed Jarvis. And on behalf of Air Force ROTC, Colonel Sean Pimlick is Captain Cabrera. NROTC San Diego is one of the premier NROTC programs in the nation. And what makes it so great, or part of what makes it so great, is the universities and colleges that support us. So I'd like to take a moment just to thank some of those who played a very important role in getting our new officers ready for commissioning here today. Representing us from the University of San Diego, Vice Provost Dr. Roger Pace, Vice President Mr. Rick Virgin, and the Assistant Dean for the School of Education and Leadership Sciences, Mr. Vlad Balzikow. From San Diego State University, our College of Professional Studies and Fine Arts is Dr. Heather Canary. Thank you for joining us. The University of California, San Diego, we have the Dean of Undergraduate Education, Dr. John Moore. Point Loma Nazarene University, thank you to Dr. Maria Zach. From Cal State University, San Marcos, welcome to Mr. Derek Wilson. I'd also like to welcome a few of our distinguished guests here today. So Rear Admiral and Mrs. Jeffrey Cherko, thank you for joining us. Colonel Ed Sullivan, the Chief of Staff for Marine Corps Recruit Depot and Western Recruiting Region, also welcome for joining us. As I walked around the audience this morning and had a chance to meet people, I'm always impressed by the legacy of service from our military families that have students here at NROTC San Diego. There's a large number of senior NCOs and captains and colonels and lieutenant colonels and majors that have family members that are getting commissioned here with us today. So it's really amazing to see that legacy pass on through your children. We also have several organizations that support our NROTC program throughout the year through awards and scholarships and flight opportunities and other things. We have a few of those representatives here today, and I'd like to just take a moment to thank them for joining us. One of our sponsors is American Legion Post 303. They're here at all of our events and are very generous in presenting awards to our midshipmen. So welcome to Mark Goodman, Jack Kane, Sandy Woodhouse, and Mike Daner. From USA Military Affairs, Sergeant Major Tim Haney. Navy League, Coronado Chapter, Ms. Joyce Murphy. Medallions, Flight 13, Colonel Wayne Jones. So thank you for supporting our program. There's many others that present awards during our pass and review, but I wanted to recognize a few that are here with us today. So today's a pretty big commissioning event. We have 41 new officers. welcome 22 new ensigns and 19 Marine Corps second lieutenants. So to our new officers here today, congratulations on reaching this important milestone. We've provided you with the basic skills to come and serve as an officer, but you're going to refine those skills as you move on to your specialty schools. So soon after that, you're going to lead our nation's sons and daughters, and that's an ominous responsibility. So I implore you to stay focused and to give 100%. I can promise you that if you take care of your sailors and Marines, they will take care of you. So congratulations to a job well done. This is just the beginning of an exciting new career for you. So I'd now like to introduce today's guest speaker, Lieutenant General George Smith. Lieutenant General Smith currently serves as Commanding General, 1st Marine Expeditionary Force, where he leads 47,000 Marines and sailors. One MEF is the largest Marine air-ground task force in the United States Marine Corps. General Smith was commissioned in 1985 after graduating from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. As a career infantry officer, he served at every level from platoon to Marine Expeditionary Force. Notable general officer assignments prior to 1MEF include Director of Strategy, Command and Policy, U.S. Central Command, Senior Military Assistant to the Secretary of Defense, and Deputy Commandant for Plans, Policy, and Operations, Headquarters, United States Marine Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General George Smith.
Well, good morning to you all. Distinguished guests, Captain Olin and staff of the NROTC Unit San Diego, family and friends, and our focal point of the day, our newly commissioned officers. It is a great personal and professional honor for me to join you on this very special day in this spectacular setting. Looking around at the faces of these new naval officers and their loved ones, I recall my own commissioning ceremony 38 years ago this month. Before our group commissioning ceremony, each new officer had an opportunity to have an individual commissioning earlier in the day with family and friends. Mine took place at the historic Old Well on the campus of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Commissioning me was my father, a retired Marine of 35 years who saw combat in the Pacific in World War II, and then again in Korea and Vietnam. My guess is that over the course of his long service, he administered the oath of office literally hundreds of times. And on that day, with the pride and accompanying emotions running high, this battle-hardened Marine stood up ramrod straight in his dress white uniform, raised his right hand, looked me right in the eye, and recited something that sounded like an amalgam of the Pledge of Allegiance, the Battle Hymn of the Republic, and the 23rd Psalm. He was so overcome with emotion that he forgot the words. Luckily, I had spent some time in the days leading up to my commissioning reviewing the oath. And I repeated something completely different back to him. The actual oath. Oh, the look on his face. To me, that highlights the emotion and pride of this special day in an officer's life. I want to extend my heartiest congratulations to each of you, the newest officers in our naval service. And as you absorb the significance of this day, it is important to note that less than 1% of our nation's citizens wear the cloth of our armed forces. It is eye-watering to see such talented Americans continuing to join our ranks. You are truly the best our nation has to offer. You have my personal thanks for stepping forward to serve and lead, and it is my privilege to now be serving with you.
And to all the parents of our new officers, our nation and our Navy Marine Corps team owe you a debt of gratitude for loaning us your sons and daughters. We do not take your faith and trust in us lightly. It is our sacred obligation to lead these young men and women, develop and mentor them, and care for them and their families, just as they will soon be expected to do for the young enlisted sailors and Marines in their charge. As a naval officer, there is no greater responsibility. And I spoke of the oath when recalling my own commissioning. Soon you will take that same oath of office. An oath that is not simply 71 words that accompany the reading of a commission. Rather, it is an oath that represents the bedrock foundation for your service. Many countries today still require their military officers to swear an allegiance to a king or a head of state. But when our founding fathers crafted the original oath in 1789, they had serious reservations about pledging allegiance to any specific person for obvious reasons associated with their recent experiences with a particular king. Instead, they focused on allegiance to the nation as a whole, expressed through support to the new Constitution. This was later amended in the early stages of the Civil War to support and defend. And there have been a number of changes to the oath over the past 2+ centuries, but its foundation remains unchanged. The oath that we all take as commissioned officers is one of the true strengths of our republic, one that has stood the test of time. Simply, it is the mortar that cements our common commitment to the defense of the nation and our fellow citizens. I thought I would provide you just a couple of thoughts on what I believe will enable your success throughout your service, be that for 4 years or 40 years. First and foremost, as naval officers, you must be men and women of character and integrity. As Thomas Paine stated, character is much easier kept than recovered. Your integrity and your professional reputation that accompanies it is yours and yours alone. No one can take it away from you. You have to give it away. Guard it and preserve it as you would a treasure. I'm an old infantry officer. So to speak for just a moment in more direct and less polished terms, I will tell you that the minute you lower your right hand after taking the oath of office, it is no longer about you. Ours is not simply a job. It is a calling. One that is predicated on service to others. I personally like the word service, vice career. Not that career is a pejorative word. It's not. But service has an external connotation. A focus beyond self. Career is far too often preceded by a person who possesses it. I commend the word service to you as new officers. And as a naval officer, your service must be driven by an unquenchable thirst for more knowledge in the never-ending quest to be a master of your profession. To accept the status quo as it relates to your professional development does your sailors and Marines a disservice. Simply, you must ask yourself each day, am I a better, more technically and tactically proficient officer today than I was yesterday? Our Navy and Marine Corps demand officers with moral courage, able to do what is right, regardless of how unpopular a decision or action may be, or the possible repercussions. This is easier said than done. Each of you will be tested at various points in your service, and very likely in the complex, morally bruising operating environments within which you will be called on to lead our young men and women. In line with that, officers must be willing and capable of setting and enforcing standards for themselves and for their unit. Always remember, an officer who fails to enforce a standard has, by default, just established a new standard. Lead your sailors and Marines through your tireless personal example. The tougher the situation, the more visible you must become, because all eyes will be on you. And lead them with a compassion that recognizes that the young men and women in your charge will make mistakes. Allow for human failure. Most of theirs will be errors of omission rather than errors of commission. An officer of true courage stands ready to underwrite the mistakes of his or her stories. Mentor and develop at every turn. Discipline when you must. Navy and Marine Corps will demand a lot from you. Some of you have families already, and others will have families of your own in the next few years. We will ask a great deal of your families as well. There will be times when your service seems all-encompassing, leaving little time for anything else. So when we talk of aspects of our lives that are non-negotiable, quality time with family at every opportunity needs to be at the very top of that list. Simply never take the sacrifices of your families for granted. Finally, as an officer, you will have taken the solemn oath to support and defend the Constitution and to serve our fellow citizens by being most ready when our nation is least ready to defend our American way of life. This is an awesome responsibility. Never lose sight of the fact that our profession, the profession of arms, is about fighting, and it is about war. So now it is your turn to add to the illustrious chapters of the world's greatest Navy Marine Corps team. Embrace the many challenges you will face. Trust me when I say that the challenges will be far exceeded by the boundless rewards of your service with the finest, most selfless young Americans you will ever meet. I'll close with a passage from James Michener in his book Chesapeake, when he said, "A ship, like a human being, moves best when it is slightly athwart the wind, when it keeps its sails tight and attends to its course. Ships, like men, do poorly when the wind is directly behind, pushing them sloppily on their way so that no care is required in steering or in the management of the sails. The wind seems favorable, for it blows in the direction one is heading, but actually it is destructive because it induces relaxation, intention, and skill. What is needed is a wind slightly opposed to the ship, for then tension can be maintained, and juices can flow, and ideas can germinate. For ships, like men, respond to challenge." Again, thank you for letting me join you in your special day, and my heartiest congratulations to each of you, as well as to all the families and friends here today. I wish each of you Godspeed and Semper Fidelis.
Now is the time our commissionees have been working toward for many years. They will take their oaths as ensigns in the Navy and second lieutenants in the Marine Corps. The oath of office will be administered by Lieutenant General Smith. Following the oath, each commissionee will receive their appointment of commission from Lieutenant General Smith. Personnel to be commissioned. Attend. Huh!
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office which I am about to enter.
of the office of which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Wow.
The commissionees will now be pinned as ensigns and second lieutenants by their family and friends. Lieutenant General Smith will award the appointment of commission. Ensign Cassie Brown will be striped by her father, sonar technician, submarines chief Stephen Brown, United States Navy retired. Her mother Lori, sister Haley, and husband Greg DeMario. Ensign Cassie Brown attended San Diego State University, majoring in biology and minoring in naval science. Following commissioning, Ensign Brown will report to Basic Division Officer School for training as a surface warfare officer. Ensign Andrew Conago will be striped by his mother, Vez Conago, and his father, EM1 Moses Conago, United States Navy retired. Ensign Andrew Conago attended the University of California, San Diego, majoring in data science and minoring in business. Following commissioning, Ensign Conago will report to DDG 106, USS Stockdale in San Diego, California. Ensign Curtis Chang will be striped by his mother, Kim Chang, and his father, Milton Chang. Ensign Curtis Chang attended the University of San Diego, majoring in computer science and graduating cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Chang will report to Naval Flight Training in Pensacola, Florida. Ensign Haddon Cutler will be striped by his mother, Natasha Cutler, and his father, Lieutenant Commander Darren Cutler, United States Navy active. Ensign Haddon Cutler attended the University of California, San Diego, majoring in political science, with a focus in international relations. Following commissioning, Ensign Cutler will report to Flight School in Pensacola, Florida. Ensign Regina Cherko will be striped by her mother, Diana Cherko, and father, Rear Admiral Jeffrey Cherko, United States Navy, active. Ensign Regina Cherko attended the University of San Diego, majoring in mathematics, minoring in physics, and graduating cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Cherko will report to Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in Livermore, California, before commencing Nuclear Power School in Charleston, South Carolina. Ensign Teresa Fox will be striped by her mother, Jeannie Fox, and father, Christopher Fox. Ensign Teresa Fox attended San Diego State University, majoring in journalism with an emphasis in media studies. Following commissioning, Ensign Fox will report to USS McCampbell in Everett, Washington. Ensign Alec Hayden will be striped by his mother and father, Karen and Kent Hayden. Ensign Alec Hayden attended USC, majoring in mechanical engineering. Following commissioning, Ensign Hayden will report to Naval Nuclear Power Training Command in Goose Creek, South Carolina. Ensign Kelly Johnson will be striped by her mother, Amy Johnson, and father, Jeff Johnson. Her first salute will be from OS2 Ben Leonard, United States Navy, active. Ensign Kelly Johnson attended the University of San Diego, majoring in international relations, minoring in naval science. Following commissioning, Ensign Johnson will report to flight school in Pensacola, Florida. Ensign Jared Johnston will be striped by his wife, Caitlin Johnston, daughters, Brooklyn and Everly Johnston, his mother, Nan Johnston, and his father, Ken Johnston. His first salute will be from his friend, Senior Chief Justin Brown, United States Navy, active. Ensign Jared Johnston attended San Diego State University, majoring in finance, minoring in naval science, and graduating cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Johnston will report to EOD Mobile Unit 3 in Coronado, California. Ensign Margaret Keaty Dooley will be striped by her mother, Kate Keaty, and father, James Dooley. Ensign Margaret Keaty Dooley attended San Diego State University, majoring in geological sciences. Following commissioning, Ensign Keaty Dooley will report to the USS Ronald Reagan in Yokosuka, Japan. Ensign Matthias Lane will be striped by his mother Angela and friend Ryan. Ensign Matthias Lane attended the University of San Diego, majoring in mechanical engineering and graduating summa cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Lane will report to the Naval Mobile Construction Battalion 5 in Port Hueneme, California. Ensign Hogan Lawson will be striped by his mother, Norma Lawson, and father, Dell Lawson. Ensign Hogan Lawson attended San Diego State University, majoring in aerospace engineering and minoring in naval science. Following commissioning, Ensign Lawson will report to Nuclear Power School in Charleston, South Carolina. Ensign Luke Loneman will be striped by his father, John Loneman, his mother, Tina Loneman, and his sister, Megan Loneman. Ensign Luke Loneman attended Point Loma Nazarene University, majoring in biology, minoring in naval science. Following commissioning, Ensign Loneman will report to flight school in Pensacola, Florida. Ensign Michael Mack will be struck by his mother, Mary Ellen Mack, father, Richard Mack, and partner, Elise Elberson. Ensign Michael Mack attended the University of San Diego, majoring in biology, minoring in chemistry and naval science, and graduating magna cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Mack will report to Naval Nuclear Power Training Command in Goose Creek, South Carolina. Ensign Connor Mawad Larson will be struck by his father, Eric Mawad Larson, mother, Carrie Mawad Larson, and brother, Tor Mawad Larson. Ensign Connor Mawad Larson attended the University of San Diego, majoring in environmental and ocean sciences, minoring in naval science, and graduating cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Larson will report to NAS Pensacola in Pensacola, Florida. Ensign Sasha Peltier will be struck by his mother, Captain Mayman, United States Air Force, and his aunt, Captain Mayman, United States Navy. Ensign Sasha Peltier attended the University of California, San Diego, majoring in international business. Following commissioning, Ensign Peltier will report to BDOC in San Diego, California. Ensign Chase Scherschel will be struck by his mother, Christina Richards, and his father, Mark Scherschel. His first salute will be from SO1 Brian Hughes, United States Navy, active. Ensign Chase Scherschel attended the University of San Diego, majoring in political science, minoring in naval science, and graduating summa cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Scherschel will report to Basic Underwater Demolition, SEAL training in Coronado, California. Ensign Sebastian Soderberg will be struck by his father, Sven Soderberg. Ensign Sebastian Soderberg attended the University of California, San Diego, majoring in aerospace engineering. Following commissioning, Ensign Soderberg will report to USS Benfold in Yokosuka, Japan. Ensign Jeffrey Vaughn will be struck by his wife, Dakota Vaughn, mother, Candace Vaughn, and father, Chris Vaughn. His first salute will be from Senior Chief Dane McVan, United States Navy, active. Ensign Jeff Vaughn attended California State University, San Marcos, majoring in history and graduating magna cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Vaughn will report to BG 101 USS Scrutiny in Everett, Washington. Ensign Frank Belhusen will be struck by his mother, Colonel Carol Pugh, United States Air Force retired, and his sister, Sierra Belhusen. Ensign Frank Belhusen attended the University of San Diego, majoring in computer science and graduating magna cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Belhusen will report to flight school in Pensacola, Florida. Ensign Jack Wiseman will be striped by his mother, Karen Wiseman, his father, Tim Wiseman. Ensign Jack Wiseman attended the University of California, San Diego, majoring in international business. Following commissioning, Ensign Jack Wiseman will report to flight school in Pensacola, Florida. Ensign Ethan Wu will be striped by his father, James Wu, his mother, Wen Wu, and his sister, Naomi Wu. Ensign Ethan Wu attended the University of San Diego, majoring in economics and graduating cum laude. Following commissioning, Ensign Wu will report to USS Cape St. George in Everett, Washington. Second Lieutenant Jamie Appleton will be pinned by her mother, Captain Julie Zapone, United States Navy, retired, and father, Major Thomas Appleton, United States Marine Corps, retired. Second Lieutenant Jamie Appleton attended the University of San Diego, majoring in international relations. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Appleton will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Sophia Bruzzo will be pinned by her sister, Leah Bruzzo, and brother, Lucas Bruzzo. Second Lieutenant Sophia Bruzzo attended the University of San Diego, majoring in international relations, minoring in sociology and naval science. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Bruzzo will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Kira Dolan will be pinned by her wife, Hospital Corpsman, 2nd Class, Brianna Hollis, United States Navy active, and Chief Warrant Officer Joshua Lowry. Second Lieutenant Kira Dolan attended the University of San Diego, majoring in sociology and graduating magna cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Dolan will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Ezra Eclairin will be pinned by his mother, Catherine Eclairin, and father, Augustine Eclairin. Second Lieutenant Ezra Eclairin attended San Diego State University, majoring in criminal justice. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Ezra Eclairin will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Ethan Fusselman will be pinned by his mother, Maria Rosa Naranda, and father, Eric Fusselman. Second Lieutenant Ethan Fusselman attended the University of San Diego, majoring in history, minoring in German and naval science, and graduated cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Fusselman will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Sylvester Philippia will be pinned by his mother, Maria Shinzo, and his friend, Master Sergeant Jason Ellsworth, United States Marine Corps, retired. Second Lieutenant Sylvester Philippia attended San Diego State University, majoring in accounting. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Philippia will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Hannah Grenemeyer will be pinned by her mother, Kristen Grenemeyer, and her father, Tim Grenemeyer. Second Lieutenant Hannah Grenemeyer attended San Diego State University, majoring in biology and graduating cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Grenemeyer will attend the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Owanitz Cannell will be pinned by his father, Anus Cannell, and mother-in-law, Katina Dodson. Second Lieutenant Owanitz Cannell attended the University of San Diego, majoring in computer science. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Cannell will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Frank Lawrence will be pinned by his mother, Lori Lawrence, and his father, Steve Lawrence. Second Lieutenant Frank Lawrence attended San Diego State University, majoring in kinesiology and graduating magna cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Lawrence will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Song Lee will be pinned by his mother, So Young Lee, and his father, Jong Char Lee. Second Lieutenant Song Lee attended the California State University San Marcos, majoring in kinesiology. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Lee will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Raymond Lumahan will be pinned by his mother, Aditha Lumahan, and his father, Master Sergeant Ricardo Lumahan, United States Marine Corps, retired. Second Lieutenant Raymond Lumahan attended the University of San Diego, majoring in communication and minoring in English, and graduating magna cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Lumahan will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant John Menard will be pinned by his friends and family. Second Lieutenant John Menard attended the University of San Diego, majoring in mechanical engineering, minoring in mathematics, and graduating cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Menard will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Dakota Moist will be pinned by his wife, Alyssa Moist, and his father, Chief Warrant Officer 5, John Moist, United States Marine Corps, retired. Second Lieutenant Dakota Moist attended the University of San Diego, majoring in finance and graduating magna cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Moist will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Anthony Parker will be pinned by his wife, Tanya Marie Batanga Parker, and his mother, Deborah Parker. Second Lieutenant Anthony Parker attended San Diego State University, majoring in construction engineering. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Parker will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Aiden Perry will be pinned by his mother, Karen Perry, and his girlfriend, Kelly Montiel, and sisters, Kylie Perry and Cassidy Perry. Second Lieutenant Aiden Perry attended the University of San Diego, majoring in finance and minoring in accounting, graduating summa cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Perry will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Marcos Rodriguez will be pinned by his mother, Socorro Ariano Rodriguez. Second Lieutenant Marcos Rodriguez attended the San Diego State University majoring in criminal justice. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Rodriguez will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Trevor Ronning will be pinned by his mother, Rebecca Ronning, and his father, John Ronning. Second Lieutenant Ronning attended Point Loma Nazarene University, majoring in criminal justice, and graduated cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Ronning will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Maxwell Thompson will be pinned by his mother, Kim Bozell, and his father, Scott Thompson. Second Lieutenant Maxwell Thompson attended San Diego State University, majoring in political science, minoring in sustainability, and graduating cum laude. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Thompson will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Aaron Torr will be pinned by his mother, Sherry Torr, father, Graham Torr, and sister, Nina Torr. Second Lieutenant Aaron Torr attended Point Loma Nazarene University, majoring in business administration, minoring in international development and naval science. Following commissioning, Second Lieutenant Torr will report to the basic school in Quantico, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the newest ensigns and second lieutenants of the United States Navy and Marine Corps. On behalf of the President of National Defense Industrial Association San Diego Chapter, Lieutenant General Smith will recognize the top graduates with a sword. This year's recipients of these prestigious awards are, for the Navy, Ensign Chase Shershel and Ensign Hogan Lawson. The mission of the National Defense Industrial Association is to provide a legal and ethical forum for the interchange of ideas between government and industry on industrial issues of joint concern. NDIA San Diego Chapter believes the future of America's military strength is in the leaders who will guide the young men and women of our armed forces in the years ahead. Accordingly, the chapter is proud to present a sword to the top graduates of our battalion, passing to them this traditional symbol of leadership and the responsibility to lead future generations of American sailors and Marines. on behalf of the Chief of Naval Operations, Lieutenant General Smith, will present the CNO Distinguished Midshipman Awards to Second Lieutenant Sophia Bruzzo and Second Lieutenant Hannah Grenemeyer. This award was established to honor Naval Reserve Officers Training Corps midshipmen who demonstrate the highest standards of leadership, scholarship, and military performance. Congratulations to the awardees. At this time, the 19 Marine Corps Second Lieutenants will be presented with their Marine Officer's Sword. The Marine Officer's Sword is known as the Mameluke. It is named after the Mamelukes, who evolved from Turkish slave soldiers in the 11th century to become rulers of Egypt. In 1805, First Lieutenant Presley O'Bannon, United States Marine Corps, led a valiant expedition of 8 Marines, 1 midshipman, and 10 mercenaries to restore the rightful but deposed ruler of Tripoli to his throne. After a 600-mile march across the Sahara Desert, O'Bannon's team reached and successfully stormed the fortress at Derna, Tripoli. For his commendable actions and inspiring leadership, First Lieutenant O'Bannon was personally awarded the sword of the Governor of Derna. The Mamelukes presented to today's new Second Lieutenant symbolize Lieutenant O'Bannon's prize and are required to be worn by all Marine officers. Captain Jeremiah Dye, Marine Officer Instructor of NROTC San Diego, will present the Mameluke sword to each of our new Marine Second Lieutenants.
Return! Sword!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the benediction, the departure of the official party, and the playing of our service hymns. Father Robert Capone will now deliver the benediction.
Let us pray. Psalm 16. Keep me safe, O God, in you I take refuge. May faith in God's protection grant you courage. May your discipline and sacrifice inspire every citizen to use their freedom well. May God, who is for us, with us, and among us, bless and keep you all in your departures and arrivals, on every voyage, in every struggle and victory, and grant you peace. Amen.
Side boys, post!
Detail, attention! Forward, march! Forward, on, march! Detail, halt! Ready, ready, set!
First Marine Expeditionary Force, departing.
Ready, set!
Naval Reserve Officers Training Course, San Diego, departing. Side boys, post!
Ready, step! Ready, face! Forward, march! Left, right. Left, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. Thank you very much for attending. We ask for a few minutes with the newly commissioned officers for a group photograph up front. Thank you, and Semper Fidelis.